would you rather be?
The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from Buffalo. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
And I'm not sure I enjoy watching any quarterback in the league more than I enjoy watching Josh Allen. I mean, he's a bit of a throwback in terms of his play style. I mean, he's just as likely to throw a 65-yard bomb for a touchdown as he is in 4th and short to run over the middle linebacker. I mean, he plays with such a hard, aggressive style. There's not a lot of guys built like him, Mike, and tell you what, he's a blast to watch. And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling. I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To Khalil Shakir. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3. In motion, Shakir. Allen on 3rd down. A short pass taken in by Knox. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's 3rd down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down with it. So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Rattler now back to throw. Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
9 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion is Hill. Here's Rattler. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
So on 4th down, Matthew Hayball out to punt. Back deep for Buffalo is Brandon Codrington. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, here is Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
These wide outside the number throws, this is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He'll step up and run. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. Room to maneuver at the 35. Still going. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Bills 7, Saints nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. To return, it's Kendre Miller. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25.
The Saints offense ready to take over for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They converge on him quickly.
Number 41,
He'll only get a couple.
Kamara,
Shaq Thompson comes up with the tackle.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. They're going to go right back to Kamara. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back at the 25-yard line.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Rattler gonna throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack.
A loss of 3 yards.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here's Matthew Hayball now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. Left side, that open man is Knox. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
It's been a
yards.
busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
In motion, Shakir. On 1st down, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
Give him 10 more on that
first
one.
down.
Just enough for
1st and 10
another
at the
1st down.
28-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got that complete to Knox. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Allen to the air. Now he'll run. Whoa! Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's another Buffalo Bills.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one too far out in front to be brought in. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Off the play fake, it's Allen. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3, and that's going to set up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
You see so many of these crossing concepts, Mike, at every level of football because they're good versus man, they're good versus zone, and the best thing they do is they get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and in a good position for run after catch.
Allen going to throw here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And he'll take this forward for about 5.
He's tackled at
the quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
The play brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Rattler. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, throw here for Allen. The throw on the run is complete, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Big time play there for Buffalo. A gain of 48.
Now, Mike, I'm not saying he's going to be able to maintain this pace for the entire game, but here we are in the first quarter, and he already has over 100 yards. If he does keep pace, he's going to have a
and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
21, Saints nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Moving outside the pocket. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
A gain of 16
A quarterback
yards.
who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. He'll be out of bounds. It's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 21-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4 as we are ready to get back underway. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Saints.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bills' 38-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Oh, a loose football. The Bills have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the Saints' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Chase Young in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A short pass taken in by Knox. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Now Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Miller now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down. On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's Rattler. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Rattler. This one complete right side. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
Rattler now back to throw. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. But you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Rattler on the scramble. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Third down, they need 5. Looking to throw, Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Saints 1st down.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 17-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
Moreau in motion. They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
He'll keep this on the zone read. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's in! Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7.
After
the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Now Codrington to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Bills take over first.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13
yards on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Cook. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's another Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. So now they'll throw it with Allen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Palmer brings up 3rd down.
Third and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run with Cook. He'll work forward for a couple. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. 2nd down, they need 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run here with Cook. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Miller now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Joey Bosa. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Now Rattler gonna throw. Working across the field, there goes Hill. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 30.
Saints gonna use their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football at their own 23.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Bills offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Extra point try by Bass. It's up and through. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense going to take over just before the half.
27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He takes off. And he'll give himself up here, but that's a gain of 5 on first down. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Spencer Rattler on the scramble. A gain of 7.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Miller now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard
The Saints
line.
offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass is caught by Olave.
Rattler's pass complete to Chris Olave. A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll give this to Kamara, running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Christian Benford on the stop. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 5. He'll look to throw. Scrambling to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Saints.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
To number 41, Alvin Kamara. Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 15.
15-yard pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They'll look to throw. He'll step up and run. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is caught, and he's in. Taysom Hill, touchdown Saints.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Groupie now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
Saints 14.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Now Codrington to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Bills take
So
over
Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Now he takes off. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run right here with Cook. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Just a quick read by the linebacker on that running back screen. He beats everybody to the spot and blows this play up for a loss.
So, on fourth down, the Bills send out Brad Robbins to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own
The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. A short gain up to the 20. Christian Benford brings him down
at the 20-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Here's Rattler. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Saints first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll step up and run this.
Spencer Rattler on the scramble. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Saints.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Shaheed in motion. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And he'll be taken down. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 56 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss. Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Spencer Rattler. Touchdown, New Orleans. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. The Saints are able to edge a bit closer.
Score Bills 34, Saints 21.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Now Codrington to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 3. Tight end going in motion here. Allen now on 2nd down. He'll find Shakir open right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down. In motion, Shakir. To the air on 2nd down, here's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Tight end on the move left. Allen on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. From the gun, here is Allen.
pass, complete to Dawson Knox. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. To throw once more, here's Allen. To the back of the end zone, he's got it! Elijah Moore! Touchdown, Bills! He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
21.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return.
The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
New Orleans.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now Rattler gonna throw. Pushed out to his right, and he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're gonna get him down behind the line.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Throwing now is Rattler. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. It's a gain of 10, and a Saints first down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
To throw, it's Rattler. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
That was a beautiful route by the tight end there, Mike. He sells the corner, and then once the defensive back bites, he takes it back to the post. That's the open side. That's the big part of the field, and that's a big-time play that puts their offense inside the red zone.
Throwing is Rattler. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Dorian Williams in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
But just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Rattler now back to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Back-to-back sacks back them up. What's going to happen now on 3rd and goal? That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. That's going to be caught, and he's going to go out of bounds well short of the pylon, and the defense holds. That'll be a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Bills' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Cook. Not much there. maybe a
James
yard.
Cook, the ball carrier. Nathan Shepard brought him down. A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Now a design run. It's Allen. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Yards.
He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the first down and a gain of 12.
47-yard line.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, and we just saw why there.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one batted away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox.
Third down
coming up.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Bills.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Here's a handoff to Cook. A modest gain.
James
Maybe
Cook,
2
ball
yards.
carrier,
It's 2nd down.
taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Brian Brzee on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's now
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
Saints 21.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Forced out to his right. Now he'll run it.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Olave is the motion man. They'll look to throw. This one on target to Olave. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Saints.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He takes off. And he'll give himself up here, but that's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share, and even 30 yards. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll drop to throw. To the left side in the hands of Hill. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. Out to his right. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike. And you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll take this one in. Spencer Rattler. Touchdown, Saints.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
45. Saints 29.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field. And They're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll drop to throw. A short pass taken in by Knox. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the handoff, this is Cook, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.